For the last 4 years, I've volunteered about 6 hours out of every week towards an outreach ministry that focuses on middle schoolers. And this overall ministry is called Young Life, but when I refer to Wildlife, that's because I'm talking about the middle school aspect. So when they come to enter the club, which is when we hang out with them and we play games, they all eat candy. We provide them with candy every time. And that's because they are humans that use carbs and fat polymers as energy. And as we learned in Module 3, the chemical potential energy is stored in the body until it is used as kinetic energy in order to fuel the body in their participation in the activities. So that includes games like relays, or we'll have them chase people. And in those cases, they're using their fast glycolic muscle fibers because they're doing such like high intense action for like a really short period of time, but then in several intervals. And so they are performing an anaerobic respiration without oxygen. Having worked with this ministry for 4 years, there have been a lot of different people that I've met, and these eukaryotes, so to speak, use mechanisms to evolve. And it's weird to think of humans as an adapting species just because we always focus on animals. However, there have been small-scale examples of genetic drift within wildlife. For example, there are different sports seasons that the kids will be involved in, and then they can't attend wildlife because they interfere with their volleyball or basketball or lacrosse meets, games, whatever. And so that makes us less diverse for a short period of time because we lose those athletes, which can range from like 20 to 40 kids depending on the season. And you could argue that this is artificial selection because the board that's in charge of scheduling the school athletics chooses the schedules for the students, and that is an intervention that causes a change in our population size. So speaking of the size of clubs, our overall numbers at club are increasing at a near exponential rate. Last year we started in a family room that fit about 15 kids and 5 leaders, and now we are having to change locations because we have outgrown every place that we have rented space out. So to avoid reaching a carrying capacity, we have found new locations that will cater to our J-shaped growth pattern. If we were to stay in the same place, the room would be so packed that students would stop coming because they're uncomfortable with how crowded it is. And this is an example of a reduction factor.
Thank you. Vanilla? Vanilla?
Why do middle schoolers get so hopped up on sugar?
Because of sugar?
Do you know the scientific reason?